And thank you, Andreas, for your icebreaker. I want to thank you for the honesty and humility with which you delivered that entire speech, getting us to know you. The objective of an icebreaker is to begin speaking and to breathe afterward more easily. And to discover skills that you already have in speaking and some that are needed. And we're looking to see if you had an opening body and conclusion and you were prepared. And you certainly were, and you certainly have a conclusion. Because overall, the strongest point I thought about your speech, and the audience was rapt, as you described your history as an athlete, and then you described your history in the military up to the current time. You could hear a pin drop. But the building of tension toward your crisis and your honesty with which you handled that was done beautifully. And then at the end, you ended with the camaraderie of your family around food and the feelings that you had. And that was perfect, because this was a tense speech, and I identify with it completely, because I have a son who's a Navy SEAL Special Ops. So I had to swallow more than a lot during that talk. You spoke clearly and audibly. You were very good for English as a special language. Your opening body and conclusion I have mentioned. If I wanted to suggest some things for improvement, you were very still, but very calm, and made eye contact with all of us. And your hands were clasped most of the time. Great technique. Once I counted that they were back here. But a little more movement, you know, in your future speeches when you tell us some of the other things. And a little more vocal variety. I love your voice. I love looking at you. I would love to see your twin, too. Excuse me, that's Pat Hanson. And you might just incorporate more variety in that. Let's see. The manual, which you weren't able to bring because, not because you weren't prepared, but was because it hasn't arrived in the mail yet. Asks to look at what I liked, and I mentioned again, it was your humor and the balance of tension and softness. So I want to thank you, and I won't use that phrase that there's a guy that's written a book about the Vietnam War, says it's tacky, but thank you for your service to our club today.
Thanks.